तो हेलो 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 चैप्स, कैसे हो? आपसे मैं वापस आ चुका हूँ एक न्यू लाइव स्ट्रीम के साथ वापस से। और आज फिर से हम लोग खेल रहे हैं गंशन इम्पैक्ट। आज इंटरल्यूड कंप्लीट करेंगे, इंटरल्यूड एक्ट 4। और यस, इंटरल्यूड भी थोड़ी स्टोरी का पार्ट है, तो इसलिए उसको भी कंप्लीट करना ज़रूरी है। तो उसको आज ये स्ट्रीम पर पूरा कंप्लीट करेंगे, ठीक है?
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember.
हाँ हाँ, समझ गया जोंगली, आ गया।
But where are those who share the
ओके,
memory?
तो सीधे चलते गेम पे। और कल जहाँ पे छोड़ा था वहीं से, लेकिन एक्ट 4 नहीं चल रहे हम लोग, एक्ट 2 नहीं कर रहे हम लोग अभी। और हम लोग सीधा चल रहे हैं इंटरलूड पे, जो कि ये मॉन्स्टैट पे पूरी कहानी है। तो यस, लेट्स गो। और ये पूरी स्ट्रीम इंटरलूड पे ही होगी। और मुझे जहाँ तक पता है कि 2 घंटे की कुछ है, तो 5 बजे तक तो होगी। होपफुली इसको जल्दी रैप अप करने की कोशिश करेंगे, क्योंकि मुझे जाना भी है कहीं। तो यस, तो इसीलिए मैं जल्दी दिन में आ गया कि इसको कंप्लीट कर लिया जाए। और यस, कंप्लीट कर लिया जाए बस, और क्या है। बहुत दिनों बाद मॉन्स्टर आ रहा है यार, मज़ा आएगा। ओके, लेट्स गो, क्योंकि ये कहानी इसके बाद ही है, एक्ट 1 के बाद ही है, तो इसलिए इसे करना ज़रूरी है। तो लेट्स इंटर द स्टोरी मोड, कंटिन्यू, इसे कर रहे हैं हम लोग, ठीक है।
Wow! The city is all decked out! Oh, it's beautiful! Festival season means no commissions, which means no Mora. But Catherine's always looking out for us, so we should still drop by and say hello.
Sure, let's go. एक सेकंड में देखने में सब चल रहा है कि नहीं।
Greetings, traveler. Paimon.
Hey, Catherine! Still doing the whole no commissions during Windbloom thing?
In general, yes. The people of Mondstadt don't delegate their work to others this time of year. But... Feel free to take a look around. I think you'll pick up on something unusual.
Take a look around, huh?
It's finally Windbloom. And here I am ruining everything.
You're a bit tired. No big deal. Give it some time. How about doing something fun tonight? We could take a stroll or go stargazing.
Stargazing? Like we'll find a spot. You know people start reserving places on Star Snatch Cliff the moment the sun goes down. Sorry, I'm just not in the mood. I should go.
Whoa! Something's off with Beatrice. She would never give up a chance to talk to Quinn. This is weird.
Oh, you're leaving? I can walk you home.
No, it's okay. Thank you. I just need some time to myself. Besides, there's still something I need to do. The truth is, Quinn, not long ago,
What is it? Is there something wrong?
Never mind. It's nothing. Actually, Quinn, I think we should stop seeing each other for now.
Okay.
Huh? Wait, are you saying we can't be friends anymore? I thought we were best friends.
Did you see that? Beatrice ran off without looking back. Oh, we go adventuring in other nations for a bit.
ओके
and
तुम
one
लोग को
of
इंटरलूड अगर
Mondstadt's
नहीं
best
पता है
love,
तो मैं तुम लोग को बताता है जो नहीं देख रहे हैं.
friendship stories is already over?
ओके जिन लोगों को नहीं पता है कि इंटरलूड स्टोरीज क्या होती है आर्कन क्वेस्ट की, तो मैं तुम लोग को थोड़ा बता दूं. चार इंटरलूड चैप्टर्स आए हैं या एक्ट आए हैं, जिसमें से पहला हम लोग ने वहाँ पे किया था. क्या नाम है जो ऊपर हवा में उड़ता है, क्या नाम है उसका? उस पे शेना आई थी, याद करो तो शेना आई थी. वो उसकी मदर हाँ उसकी मदर और किसकी मदर यार, को एक सेकंड तुम लोग को दिखा दूँ क्या? ओके दिखा नहीं सकता. ओके ठीक है. चार एक्ट आए थे. मैं तुम लोग को ब्रीफली उतना नहीं बताऊँ, तुम लोग सर्च कर लेना. तो 4 एक्ट आए थे. पहला एक्ट था जिसमें हम लोग को फ्लाइंग वाला, मतलब उसमें था जियो और कन के एरिया में था, जो कि मुझे याद नहीं आ रहा. दूसरा था कैज़म में. तो तीसरा था तुम्हारा सेमेरू में, जो कि हम लोग स्कैरामूश से मिलते हैं, फिर उससे जो भी होता है उसके साथ कॉन्फ्लिक्ट होता है वो भी. और ये चौथा एक्ट है जो कि मॉन्स्टैड में होता है. ठीक है, बस यही 4 एक्ट हुए हैं. और ये चारों एक्ट चारों इंटरलूड के तुम लोग को मिल जाएंगे मेरे स्ट्रीम पे, जाके देख सकते हो. हालांकि खिचड़ी पकी होगी, लेकिन जाके देख सकते हो. ठीक है, मे बी दे आर जस्ट वर्किंग आउट गेम्स.
So, is this what you meant by unusual, Catherine?
This is just one example. Beatrice has been feeling down for days. But that's not all.
Oh, it's the honorary knight in Paimon.
Is something wrong? You don't look so good.
I know a knight should be stronger than this, but I haven't been feeling right lately. I just can't focus. I started sleepwalking out of nowhere. Sometimes I'd even wake up in the middle of the night standing in a random location outside.
You should see a doctor.
I did, but all the tests
Actually,
came back
doctor, not
normal.
doctor.
The doctor said I'm fine.
भाई तो हार्विंजर के पास मत चले जाना.
Yeah, I even consulted Miss Barbara at the church, but her conclusion was the same. In any case, she was kind enough to pray to Lord Barbados for me to get better. Is it because I saw something I wasn't meant to see? Sorry, this is for me to figure out. It is Windbloom after all. Anyway, I have patrol to finish. Until next time, you two.
Okay. Okay.
Huh. Is it something in the air, maybe?
Okay, कुछ ना कुछ
It
तो हो ही रहा
appears
है.
Miss Donna is also out of sorts. Oh, where can I find a truly fascinating man?
Wait, but Donna is the one who has a huge crush on D-Luke, right?
That's what I thought too. But she seems to have changed her mind.
कुछ तो हो रहा है यहाँ पे. 8 क्या आ गया?
Is that Captain Kaya?
खाया, सॉरी क्या बोलता हूँ मैं.
Now that I look at him, he's exactly my type.
Oof.
How come I never felt this way before?
I'm flattered, Miss Donna. Although, I do wonder whether that was intended for outside ears.
Oh, no. Of course not. I'm sorry, Captain. Just pretend I didn't say anything. And, have a happy Windbloom.
विंड ब्लूम में कुछ तो गड़बड़ हुई है
I intend
क्योंकि
to, my
सब
dear. But
अपने
first, a
lovers
question,
को छोड़ रहे हैं
if you don't mind. Why the sudden change of heart? I was under the impression Master Diluc was the object of your affections.
Good question, Kaya.
So, you knew about that? Well, Master Diluc came into the city not too long ago, but when I saw him, it was like the butterflies just weren't there anymore. If I had to compare it to something, it would be like waking up and realizing you're married to a man you don't love.
क्या हो गया यार
But then I
इनके
saw
लोगों को?
you. And it wasn't that something was different about you. I can't really explain it. It was just a feeling.
I understand. And I'm flattered I was able to bring back the butterflies. But I do need to see to some business, so I'll take my leave.
कुछ तो गड़बड़ हुआ है
Well, surprised to see us?
Not at all. You are the exact two people I've been trying to find. So, Traveler, Paimon, how have you been?
all good how about yourself and the rest of the night of Avonius?
The answer to that requires a private conversation. Catherine, do you mind?
Not at all. Have fun, you three.
So, you said you were looking for us.
Yes. Jean sent me to find you when she heard you were back in Mondstadt. But let's discuss the finer details back at headquarters.
ओके अब कुछ चीज़ें पता चलेंगी और यहाँ से स्टार्ट होता है हम लोग का पैरेललिज्म एक्ट 4 चलो नाइट ऑफ ओवनियस के हेडक्वार्टर जाना है
Ah, Kaya.
Oh,
You found
Eula.
them.
Yep. I managed to track them down.
Good. With what's about to happen, it's great to have you in town.
Whoa, headquarters are packed. What's going on?
अबे 3 लोग तो हैं
Honorary Knight Paimon. Oh, it's an honor to meet you. I believe introductions are in order.
Allow me. You have Note, captain of the 2nd Company, Skyron, captain of the 3rd Company, Eula, captain of the 4th Company, and me, of course, captain of the 9th Company.
Oh, you're all captains?
That's right. Master Jean is waiting for you inside. She'll explain everything.
Jean!
ओह इसकी आवाज़ is everything all right there are ton of people outside that would be a captain you know we few them already there are a number of means incidents in Mondstadt in order to
A
grab the case
trial? But this is Mondstadt, not Fontaine.
हाँ सही बात है I can understand the confusion you never participated in one of the trials before in truth we haven't had a conduct one of this the Knight of Openness oversee the most of the matters of law and order in Mondstadt of course अरे यार इतना तेज क्यों चल रहे हो Okay, I can understand the confusion of you have participated in the trial. In true, we haven't had a conduct one is quite some time. Okay, order of course in the interest of fairness, more major cases are tried jointly with the church under the guidance of Barbados. The Knight upload Chivalric justice in the spirit of our order, and that church carries blessings and goodwill where the wind can reach. Okay, and today's case require a joint trial by both
Which
parties.
means it's a serious one. So, do you need our help?
Hold on, the group of people we saw is not there. Was someone missing? Where Albedo?
Right! He's the captain of the investigation team! But we didn't see him out there!
भाई गायब हुआ है क्या? A key information. Sure. That happened to be exactly why I'm called you here. In the upcoming trial against the Captain Albedo will be the fact that case and deliver the impact verdict.
Albedo is the one on trial? What did he do?
Jean, it's time.
Okay. बताने के लिए? Understood, Stone of Hyman, come with me. Okay. कुछ तो हुआ है एल्बर्टो के साथ. या एल्बर्टो ही कर रहा है कुछ. ये चीज़ बहुत कॉमन हो गई है मॉन्स्टर्ड में क्योंकि एल्बर्टो बहुत बार फंस चुका है हर चीज़ में. और डिलीट भी है यहाँ पे. Please sit where you like. I only ask that argument come and no matter what you hear, I need to head over there. Don't worry, the trial will be fair. Okay. तो ये कोर्ट वाला इसमें पहली बार मैं देखा यार. यहाँ पे कोर्ट वोट आ गया. Not that everyone is gathered. Let us begin. With Grandmaster Waka away from the monster, for the time being, I am Jane Gordon will oversee to the proceeding. Mr. Dahlia, Deacon of the Church of Favonius, will serve. Oh, okay. Presentation and we will ensure that the verdict in this
Oh,
case.
that's a new face! Deacon of the church.
Deacon of the
Does
church.
that mean he works with Barbara and Rosaria?
हो सकता है. The defendant in today's case is the captain of the Albedo investigation team. Albedo. फिर फंस गई. Albedo, what did you do? Certain aspects of the case are classified and it remains uncertain whether the alleged victims of citizen of Mondstadt as such of the trial is not open to public. The identities of the victims are still unknown. Strange. Okay. If guilt is established in the case, all facts will be made public after the final verdict is delivered. Now, the captain of the logistic company, Miss Hartha, will present the charge, and the court appoint Mr. Kaya to speak on Mr. Albedo's behalf. Are both parties are ready to proceed?
Yes.
Ready to proceed.
Okay, Miss Hartha, the floor is yours.
Prior to this trial, the Knights of Favonius, in conjunction with the church, launched an investigation into Mr. Albedo for suspected murder and
Murder?
unlawful disposal of human remains.
किसको मर्डर कर दिया भाई?
Murder?
What the?
A witness stated that, 11 days ago, in the middle of the night, she saw the defendant southeast of the city gates, dragging a large object she later identified as a human body.
Okay.
No. There's no way!
We now call that witness to the stand. Beatrice, please tell us what you saw.
वो इसने देखा. Wait, so is that what she was trying to tell Quinn earlier?
Well, I was out late that night on business. And when I came back, I saw someone in the moonlight that looked like Mr. Albedo. He was dragging a huge bag of some kind. I thought it was strange, so I followed him. Then, there was a sudden flash of golden light. The bag opened, and inside there was a body. Mr. Albedo's vision allows him to manipulate the ground with ease. So he buried it, and then removed any traces on the ground. Before he left, it seemed like he looked in my direction. Maybe it was just my imagination, but I was terrified thinking he might kill me too. Luckily, he didn't see me.
ओह शायद नहीं, उसने शायद देखा या उसने दिखाना चाहा. Okay, I'm not under defendant. Describe what was that night. I was working. Oh, Alberto की भी आवाज नहीं है. I was working in the office on the second floor of the night of Fevers and had caught
That's
up.
right. The next day, the defendant submitted his latest environmental report on the Dragonspine region. Considering the length of the text, it must have taken a considerable amount of time to finish.
Can anyone attest to the fact that the defendant was working in his office that night?
No.
No.
Then the length of the report is not a sufficient alibi.
Okay.
This isn't looking good.
If the crime did occur as you described, then what about the body? You mentioned the joint investigation. Well, was the body recovered?
Not yet.
In other words, you dug up the location Miss Beatrice described and found nothing. You don't find that suspicious?
I know what I saw.
सिर्फ तुम्हारी बातों से तो तुम हो सकता है कुछ और भी देखी हो. तुम्हारी बातों से ही नहीं लग रहा है कि तुम, मतलब ये मैं ये नहीं बोल रहा हूँ झूठ बोल रही है, लेकिन सच भी नहीं बोल रही है. पूरा सच नहीं जानती.
I'm telling the truth, Miss Hertha, I swear. Also, didn't you say that speaking out would help protect the people of Mondstadt? Otherwise, I'd never put myself out here like this.
You're doing the right thing. Besides, the investigation wasn't fruitless. A single man's shoe and a torn piece of fabric were found in the bushes near the crime scene. The same location the witness described. If no crime occurred, then is all this just a coincidence?
And yet, no victim has been identified, correct?
It's true. No one has been reported missing. However, Miss Beatrice harbors no ill will toward the defendant. Her testimony clearly points to a crime, and she has no reason to lie.
Okay, does the defendant wish to share anything in response? You may believe otherwise, Miss Herbert, but I did not kill a single person. A knight and a captain of the investigation team. I have the duty to protect Mondstadt and its people. You accuse me of murder, but there is no body, no motive.
The defendant raises an important point. Motive. Yet, I must be frank, not all murders are premeditated. Spontaneous conflict can also have unforeseen consequences. Nevertheless, I don't intend to prosecute this case on circumstantial evidence alone. Which brings me to the second charge against Mr. Albedo.
Second charge?
Please proceed.
7 days ago, at dawn, a witness saw the defendant dispose of the body of an adult male in the area between Dragonspine and Dawn Winery. I now call the second witness to the stand.
ओ तेरी कौन आ रहा है?
That's...
Dulik?
Please tell the court what you saw.
At around 3:40 in the morning, I saw Mr. Albedo dispose of a body beneath a cliff. It was dark, but he used the power of Geo to illuminate his surroundings. From what I could tell, it looked like the body of an adult male. Tall and thin, but I couldn't make out the age. He buried the body underneath the cliff and smoothed out the ground to remove any traces.
ओ तेरी ये भी वो देखा. तो ये भी तो सकता है डिलुक ने जो देखा वो पूरा सच नहीं देखा. ये भी तो हो
We
सकता
now
है यार.
have
अल्बेडो
accounts
पे
from
ऐसे
two
इंसान
separate
नहीं लगा
witnesses
सकते.
that describe the same modus operandi.
जरूर
Would
कुछ
you
बात
call
है.
that a
ये
coincidence?
हमें लोग को देखना पड़ेगा.
I would only inquire as to what Mr. DeLuke was doing in that area so early in the morning. Not the most opportune time for a stroll.
Is there such a thing? Dawn Winery is my home. It's not unusual for me to take walks in the area. I just happen to be in the right place at the right time. That's all.
Master DeLuke is a well-respected figure in Mondstadt. I see no reason for him to frame Mr. Albedo. Yet, the question remains, where are the bodies?
Before you suggest a lack of evidence, Mr. Kaya, you should know. After the defendant left that morning, the witness found this where the body was buried.
And this is?
What looks like the teeth and femur of a human. Now, it does beg the question. If the burial was fresh, why is this all that remains of the body? But I suppose Mr. Albedo is the only one who can answer that.
Careful now, Master Diluc. I do believe I hear a presumption of guilt in there somewhere.
These remains suggest an accelerated rate of decomposition. Considering the defendant's profession, there's reason to suspect that alchemy is at play here. Both witnesses saw golden light, a known byproduct of alchemy. That's how the defendant destroyed the bodies. The light also explains how the witnesses were able to get a clear view of the events in the dark.
So that's our angle. Alchemy.
A logical assessment, but we have a witness of our own. The afternoon before the alleged second murder, Mr. Albedo had a lengthy intellectual exchange with his student, Sucrose. The two were in the library until the next morning.
Why did the discussion last so long?
Miss Sucrose was presenting
Last
the
so long.
results of her research. She noticed some flaws in the data and insisted on reviewing her calculations until the next morning, with Mr. Albedo present.
That's it. We were in the library together. Okay, ये तो confusion create हो गया तो
You're
मतलब
certain Mr. Albedo was present the whole time?
yes, and I no, Mr. Alberto would never kill someone. He could never be that cruel.
Nevertheless, the other witnesses have no reason to lie. Tell me, Miss Sucrose, that meeting in the library, were you awake the whole time? Sounds like a considerable duration to go without sleep.
Oh,
I do hope you can be truthful with us. It concerns the safety of countless Mondstadt citizens. A crime like this cannot
पर
go
कोई मरा नहीं है
unpunished.
ना मोस्टैट से कोई गायब भी नहीं हुआ है कोई रिपोर्ट भी ऐसी नहीं है कि कोई गायब हो गया है तो कैसे तुम बोल सकते हो कि मोस्टैट सिटीजन के सेफ्टी की बात कर रही हो I will take it from here. During our meeting, Sucrose did fall asleep not long after midnight. It's alright, Sucrose, you don't have to lie for me. This is a sacred place of judgment. The truth is paramount. Mr. Albedo, I see. Then I'm afraid your alibi cannot be sustained. Do you understand? Yes, I know. Claiming innocence without proof isn't enough. But the prosecution arguments has its own whole. There's been no mention of a motive or what exact method could reduce a human body to those remains.
No conclusive evidence of guilt. But the witness accounts do match to an extent that can't be dismissed. This is a tricky one.
Allow me to submit another piece of evidence. The investigators intercepted one of Mr. Albedo's correspondences. I will now read the pertinent parts to the court.
A correspondence. Oh no, that envelope does look like it belongs to Mr. Albedo.
I have never abandoned the subject of human research. In fact, delving deeper into Dragonspine has led me to realize that the concept of life could be further expanded and transformed into that of birth.
Okay.
The mystery of human birth is often linked to death. As such, death is the most suitable material for the creation of new life. To that end, we must engage in a process of putrefaction and refinement.
Putrefaction and refinement.
Is that in reference to an alchemical process?
The letter continues. Experimental trials have been carried out in the northwestern part of Dragonspine, in the area southeast of Mondstadt's main gate. The data is as expected. Just as you endeavored to do, I too shall take up the path of creation and break through current limitations to reach a new realm of living beings.
The two investigator have confirmed this to be a defendant handwriting, and that letter make more than passing mention of purification and refinement.
Correct. Not to mention, the locations indicated in the letter match both crime scenes. What more can we trust than the defendant's own words?
No, it can't be true.
I cannot believe it.
A guilty verdict cannot be delivered without sufficient evidence. In order to protect all parties involved, that is what our principles demand. My original assessment was that we lacked said evidence. But now, it seems the only remaining questions are the identities of the victims and the specific alchemical process used in this case.
Then we are in agreement. The evidence is conclusive on the charges of murder and unlawful disposal of human remains. The court finds the defendant guilty. Oh! The people. अरे what the fuck? भाई बॉडी तो मिली नहीं तो कैसे अरे प्रूफ के आधार पे थोड़ी ना होता है यार, बॉडी तो मिलनी चाहिए. Okay. As you watch Alberto being taken by the headquarter, you get an strange feeling of something hidden is about to. वही चीज Alberto पूरा खोल के नहीं है. Is all come to the later the secret that you and Alberto know all too well, but the people of Mondstadt have yet to discover.
Why would Albedo do something like that? Oh, this has to be a nightmare.
Alberto told me his secret once, that he was synthetic human created through alchemy. Could that have something to do with this case? But what? Following in reindeer footstep, just because he is an alchemy creation, that would only make him more suspicious. Well, this look a ton of Rosaria.
Rosaria! Oh, when did you get here?
I've been here the whole time. I happen to have message to pass along for us. Yes. You are needed at Stanch's Cliff. He's waiting for you there.
Who is he?
You will know when you get there. Go on now. Time is like the wind. It's wait for no one. Okay. तो जारिया की भी आवाज़ नहीं आ रही. पता नहीं क्यों इन लोगों की आवाज़ नहीं इस बार डाले. Okay, recollection. The current story seems to be related to a past adventure. Would you like to quickly go over and review those experiences? Okay. Oh, तेरी shadow आ गया. Okay, you and Paimon went to a dragon's pen to ask Alberto who is gonna. हाँ ये चीज़ हुआ था हम लोग के साथ. Who was conducting research there? Some question about alchemy. Only the encounter of the series of strange events, strange soft noises echoing the mountain that could have not been traced. The entry of the alchemy notes at the campsite. Alberto disappearing after the chat outside a cave, but having no memory of the incident. At the same time, Eula encountered Alberto elsewhere on the mountain, attempting to lead a child away, and he attacked Eula. Upon being discovered, you were able to confirm that the presence of mysterious figure impersonating Albedo. हाँ वही चीज़ Albedo की तरह कोई बना था. A running battle, हाँ battle हुई थी उसके ambushing and being ambushed, hunting in the end. Albedo eliminated the giant mutant Wurple flower. वही चीज़ उसके बाद वो पता चला था कि एक फ्लावर था. ये चीज़ हम लोग ने स्टार्टिंग में ही की थी जब हम लोग यहाँ मॉन्स्टाइड में आए थे. मॉन्स्टाइड का जब Albedo की स्टोरी स्टार्ट हुई थी तभी ये हुआ था, posing as him. Yet there were more than 2 people wearing the face on the mountain. ये चीज़ पता है हम लोग को. अब देखना है कि ये स्टोरी जा कहाँ रही है. ओके लेट्स गो देखते हैं. Otri Barbados.
Traveler,
Venti मतलब.
climb on. I could hear your arrival upon the wind. Were you looking for me?
Venti, did you send us that message?
No, I did.
Oh तेरी. Dahlia.
Whoa, where did you come from? Wait, Venti, do you know this guy? His name is, what is his name again?
Didn't think I was that unmemorable. I'm Dahlia, Deacon of the Church of Favonius, and
Dahlia.
Herald of the Animo Archon Barbados. Not
Herald
gonna
of the
forget next
Animo
time, right?
Archon, what? Okay. Barbados. Okay. So you brought us here so we could meet with 20.
That's right. I noticed you during the trial. The legendary honorary knight. You seem to have a lot of thoughts on your mind, so I thought we should have a chat. After all, I am the Herald of Barbados. If the people of Mondstadt are in danger, I should keep the Animo Archon in the loop.
Wait then. You know about...
About what? The fact that my tavern-hopping nomad of a friend is Barbados himself?
Don't worry, Dahlia and I are close. He knows everything. Besides, a god needs someone to communicate their will in a formal setting, and no one does that better than Dahlia.
Not that I saw that coming when we first met. But back to the matter at hand. I believe you two already know about Albedo's background.
If you mean this two identity, then we do.
So, you know too, Venti? That's surprisingly Archon-like of you.
Well, I knew from the moment Rhine-Daughter and Alice brought Albedo to Mondstadt. When those two are in town, no one can afford to slack off. The Kryda Prince, a perfect specimen of synthetic life. At this stage of the case, there are countless questions surrounding Albedo's motive. His true identity is a potential weakness.
A synthetic being loses control of their sanity and goes on a killing spree. That's how a novel would frame the story, and people are inclined to agree.
Albedo has told us before that humans often value the ordinary over the transcendent and miraculous.
And the slightest difference is perceived as other. A very common phenomenon.
Which means we need to find a way to help your friend.
What do you know about the situation, Wendy?
Me? Well, I know that Albedo is a synthetic being, and that a lot of strange things have been happening in Mondstadt, even though Windbloom should be about drinking and having fun.
We noticed that too! The minute we got here, something was off.
Waitress. You share your observation with Wendy and Dahlia.
I've picked up on most of those too. Miles is out of sorts. Beatrice seems anxious. Although I didn't know Donna stopped being interested in Master Diluc.
When no love remains for the songs to tell, the world becomes naught but an empty shell. Cruel is said fate, cruel it may be, were it not for a hero who could set us all free.
What are you getting at, Tone Deaf Bard?
Oh, just making a comment. There are always unavoidable trials in life. At least, that's what Barbados would say. A certain someone is going to need to overcome a trial like that. In such cases, even the Seven know better than to tamper with fate. If only there was a brave soul willing to aid their friend in his time of need. Should he meet a terrible fate, all of Mondstadt could be worse for it.
If you wanted our help, you could have just asked, you know.
Well, even if Albedo wasn't at the center of this case, protecting Mondstadt is part of being an honorary knight, right? You'll still have help, of course, which is why I prepared a little surprise. Behold!
Ooh! Paimon remembers that Jumpy Dumpty!
Don't worry, I removed the fuse, so it's not going to explode. Say hello to the Dodo communication device.
So, this thing belongs to you now?
We're old pals. Don't think she'd care if I borrowed it for a few days. Anyway, this invention, with a little help from a trick of mine, will allow us to keep in touch. Just take it out and we can chat.
We will do our best to uncover the truth.
That's all I ask. No matter what comes, you have the wind on your side.
Guys, एक second. ओके गाइस, आई एम बैक। सॉरी, कुछ काम आ गया था। ओके, मैं ज़्यादा मेरे पास ज़्यादा टाइम नहीं है, 1 घंटा ही है बस। जाना है कहीं, होपफुली 1 घंटे में कंप्लीट हो जाए। मुझे लगता तो नहीं कंप्लीट होगा। I know you all must be shocked, but the evidence is solid. Albedo's situation is not looking good.
I still don't believe Albedo would do something like that. Using living people as alchemical test subjects? It's like something out of a novel.
Perhaps it's best for me to remain impartial, but I've worked with Albedo before. He's an alchemist, not a sadist.
The version of event is hard for me to accept anyway. Okay, ठीक है. Perhaps there's things still need to be learned about him. Let's see what the Albedo has to say of himself first. Would you mind giving me
Hey, Jean!
Okay, perfect, Kaya.
Like Jean said, after the verdict, we have time to submit an appeal. And I will do my utmost to convince Albedo to accept. He's been acting strange, and I can't read him for the life of me. But I need you two to start investigating the case.
Investigate the case?
Yes. It's also time for you to get involved.
Do you want us to join the joint investigation? Are you sure we are just adventurers after all?
No. We'd like you to launch an investigation of your own. I'll continue working on his defense in the meantime. If you find anything that might help his case, just let me know.
I know it's against the spirit of the season to task you this, but Albedo is the trusted member of our rank. We owe him the benefit of no. Understood. I will look into the case my own. I know you will get at the bottom of this, Sona. You will never.
What if the accusations turn out to be true?
Okay, अगर true होगा तो वही चीज down the great service of all time. I am expecting a retrial. Until then, you are welcome to have a look around Albedo office on the 2nd floor. I am counting on you. Okay. भाई साहब, हलवा बनने वाला लग रहा है, क्योंकि अभी तक हम लोगों को नहीं पता है कुछ चीज़ सही है कि नहीं, अल्बेडो सही है कि नहीं, लेकिन देखते हैं क्या होता है.
Wait, Captain Kaya! Surely I can't just...
These two are here on Jean's orders.
Oh, in that case, head on in.
Okay.
So this is Albedo's office. Pretty much exactly how Paimon pictured it.
All right. I have some work of my own, so I'll leave you to it. Good luck, you...
Right back at ya.
Okay, investigate करते हैं, चीज़ें ढूंढते हैं. Just...
Alright, let's see what we can find.
Okay. Case around is mostly related to alchemy, environmental science, and life science. Okay, some of the pages have been marked with the alchemy symbols, with the other have S-shaped and triangle symbols. ये ठीक है. Any potential meaning is unclear.
Wow, these books are so fancy. Albedo must have gone to great lengths to get them.
Okay. Okay. After moving the book, the dust looked also empty. You hand slipped while moving the book, causing the hand cover book instruct the text. The resulting noise is pretty unusual. Okay, it sounds too hollow, almost like there's a compartment within the desk. Oh,
Wait, it looks like there's a hidden compartment under the desk.
there does appear to be a compartment added to the one desk of the desk. It was very well hidden. The lock mechanism is complex and seems to involve elemental power in some way. Perhaps you could try using the power of Geo. Uttari. The hidden compartment opens. Inside lies a piece of paper with more information. First ring is also a manifestation of rot. When fostering force and the efficient amount of live energy collide, the two will repel each other, triggering a powerful side effect. When I tested, this is an alchemical experiment. The result of the refinement were startling. Breaking through the shackles of life, the simulation of the Dash project. I must take advantage of
The
this
name of the
opportunity.
project is blotted out in ink. What could it be?
The note mentioned fostering forces, which suggested that Dragon Spine could be involved somehow. If this was something to do with creating synthetic life, would Albedo go that far for one of this experiment? No, that can be. I made the notes is a map with a few markings on it. Two of the marked location corresponds to the crime scenes, and the third appear to be in the dragon spine. ओ ये बाहरी है और एक यहाँ पे है. Okay. It's hard to peel to shallow, but if the result of the joint investigation are correct, there could be a body hidden in that location, or at a very least, what remains on one.
Huh. What does this mean? Oh, do you think something might also be buried at the last location? Alright, that seems to be it for this place. We should go tell Jean what we found.
Okay. Do. Okay.
Oh, Victor's calling. Let's answer.
How's the investigation going? Find anything?
Oh, we found stuff, alright. Stuff that only makes Albedo look even more suspicious.
I see. So, Albedo's researching something that doesn't help his case, huh?
You share what you learned with Venti.
Not promising. We should be grateful Albedo's true identity remains hidden. If it gets out that he's one of Rhindaughter's creations, there'd be no separating him from her past.
Okay, अगर ये चीज अगर सच हुई ना तो भाई दिमाग हो जाएगा.
As we both know, Rhindaughter's approach to alchemy and ethics was pure madness, and the evidence you just found, let's just say it could convince even those closest to him of his guilt. Perhaps even you.
अब जिसको नहीं पता रेन डॉट कौन है, ये एक वन ऑफ द फटूर हार्बिंजर है, वन ऑफ द 13 या 11 में, पता नहीं. हाँ 11 में, वन ऑफ द 11 में. तो यस, आई डोंट थिंक द हैंडराइटिंग वाज फेक्ड. The notes are sounded like him.
Then it comes down to trust. Do you trust Albedo?
I don't know what, but I want to. Absolutely, I do.
Yeah, he's our friend. We should keep the faith. And if he really is the culprit, he must have had a reason, right? Maybe he's just not allowed to talk about it. Yeah, that must be it.
Either way, a fair investigation means coming to a conclusion presented by the facts.
Does that mean even Venti no longer believe in him?
Remaining objective has its own value. Remember, none of this is your fault. Just report back with an honest assessment of the facts.
Yeah. Well, let's go find Jean and tell her what we learned.
Okay. Uttari.
Wait, that's Miles. What's he doing here?
Oh, sorry. I heard voices and wasn't sure if I should check who was inside.
It's okay. We're here on Jean's orders.
Ah, I see. I'll, leave you to it then.
Hold on. You didn't hear what we were saying, did you?
Oh, not really. Nothing that made sense anyway.
Well, do us a favor and just forget anything you might have heard, okay?
Oh, sure.
ये बताएगा
You
जाके.
got it.
मुझे पक्का बताएगा
That
जाके.
map we found in the hidden compartment seems important.
Okay, Dragon Spine. Okay, maybe शायद Dragon Spine कह रहा है वो था. हाँ ये बहुत दिनों बाद आ रहे हैं. ड्रैगन स्पाइन ही है. अच्छा ओके. मैं सही था. ऊपर जाना है. अबे कैसे जाएं? What the hell? तो ऊपर बना दिए ये लोग. किसी प्लेटफॉर्म में खड़े हो जाना भाई. चल मत जाना नीचे तक. खड़ा हो सकता हूँ मैं. यस. बच गया. वो रेडियन शोगन मरी हुई है भाई. मैंने अभी ध्यान दिया. पुरानी यादों के चक्कर में ये लोग फंसाएंगे. उधर जाना भी नहीं था. शिट. मरा मैं.
Abandoned property belongs to whoever finds it first. So, it's legally yours now.
और ऊपर क्या? एक सेकेंड यार. अब मर जाऊंगा ऐसे. ओके, अभी के लिए मैं इसको ले रहा हूँ.
Gonna be epic. Adventure time.
कहाँ जाना है भाई? मेरे को पहले बताओ तुम लोग। मार्क्ड लोकेशन पे। बुक बुक बैग बैग। जो 2 मैप मिला था ना। ओके, एक सेकंड एक सेकंड एक सेकंड।
Venison.
जल्दी से पहले इधर चलते हैं क्योंकि मरने वाला हूँ मैं। कोई ऐसा करेक्टर नहीं जो कि बच सके। बहुत चेंज नहीं हुआ ये। ओके, यहीं कहीं दिखा रहा है, यहीं नहीं होना चाहिए। ये क्या है? चेस्ट।
It's a miracle.
यहीं कहीं दिखा रहा है पर यहाँ कुछ है नहीं। What the hell? Oh ये।
We should be getting close.
ओके ठीक है।
Weird. The prosecution's argument is that Albedo used alchemy to destroy. Why not fill the hole or smooth out the ground like the other places?
If person did all this, why not remove the traces like the others? And if Albedo isn't the one responsible, why was his location marked in this note? We return to the night of openness. Doubts in okay. कुछ तो गड़बड़ है। Your bag. Did you find anything? बताना सही रहेगा।
Yeah, but none of it helps Albedo's case.
You tell Jean about your finding about Albedo's office. I see. A complicated result, but your efforts are appreciated. Did Albedo submit an appeal? Yes, he asked for a retrial. There's a still question surrounding the identities of the victims and the disappearance of the body. The minimal remains that were uncovered have been sent for forensic analysis, which should provide some answer its choice.
What's wrong?
If the victim turns out to be monster citizen, the situation becomes all the more serious. The second trial would likely have to be open to the public, and I doubt public sentiment will be in Albedo's favor.
Yeah, not when the charges are so serious. Hmm.
The second trial is set to take place in 2 days. I hope you considered attending this one as well.
Of course, we'll be there. In the meantime, we should all just stay positive.
Well said. When the time comes, I've carried out my duty to the best of my ability. Sorry. ये हर चीज क्यों सुन रहा है? हाँ माइल्स, ये कुछ तो छुपा रहा है माइल्स। Wait for 2 days. Okay. एक तो चलो वेट करते हैं। शायद सेकंड ट्रायल पे कुछ हम लोग को पता चलेगा।
We should meet up with Jean. It's about time for the second trial.
मैं लीव क्यों कर गया यार? मैं लीव क्यों कर गया? You too. Let me know if you're ready. You are okay. Ready. Okay, let's go. पता चलेगा कुछ. Ladies and gentlemen, we now convince the second trial against Mr. Albedo and Jean Gohendel will once again oversee the proceeding. Representatives on both sides remains unchanged, and Mr. Dela will continue to serve as censors. Ms. Hartha represent the prosecution, and Ms. Kea speak on behalf of the defense. The defendant in this case is Mr. Abeldo, captain of the investigation team. With that, I now bring this trial to order. वो रोजारिया ही बैठी है. मैंने देखा नहीं था पिछली बार रोजारिया को. Miss Hertha, have the investigators made any new discoveries?
Yes. We sent the teeth and the femur bone found at the scene to the church's medical office, and were able to conclude that these are, in fact, human remains. In addition, the investigators were able to identify several Mondstadt citizens who appear to have been missing for quite some time. Forensic analysis of the remains allowed us to pinpoint the age and gender of the deceased. Interestingly, one of the missing individuals matches that profile to a T.
Hello, girl. Okay.
The medical office couldn't spare the personnel, so Miss Rosaria is here to present the results to the court.
Husman, main 46-year-old martial status single occupation hunter, consistent with the conclusion in the last trial. His disappearance went unreported, likely due to his lack of relatives. In addition, medical records show that he sustained a mechanism-related injuries to his leg 3 years ago. The damage on the femur bones Mr. Delic found is consistent with such an injury. Therefore, we can conclude that one of the victims in this case is Helsman. A specialized technique was likely used to accelerate the rate of decomposition.
Is it reasonable to assume this technique to be alchemical in nature?
Alchemy or magical, both are possible.
Thank you for your testimony.
Okay.
The identity of one of the victims is now confirmed.
भाई ये चीज
But what about the
उसके
defendant's
फेवर में नहीं
motive?
हो रही है.
Considering what he wrote in the letter, we can deduce that the defendant needed subjects for an alchemy experiment. Who better than individuals whose disappearance would go unnoticed? In other words, he sacrificed the good people of Mondstadt for his own gain. A truly vile act.
बड़े पीछे चल रहे हो भाई. मैंने क्योंकि मैंने 1 साल से इसको खेला नहीं था. इससे पहले भाई जितनी स्ट्रीम में देख सकते हो, पीछे इसलिए चल रहा क्योंकि मुझे पता नहीं है इसकी. मैंने इस गेम को बहुत दिन से अपडेट नहीं किया था, और जब अपडेट कर रहा था तो मैं खेल नहीं पाया था. बस वही चीज़ है, मैं बहुत लेट चल रहा हूँ बस. ओके.
In addition, another witness has agreed to testify. Miss Donna, if you would.
What? ये दोबारा कैसे आ गई?
Not good.
Wait, Donna from the flower shop?
वो डोना ने देखा था.
I'm sorry it took so long for me to come forward. But
अच्छा.
the night Master Diluc saw Mr. Albedo, I was there too. I was camping with a friend and we decided to stop near Dragonspine. I couldn't really get comfortable that night, so around dawn, I decided to go for a walk. And that's when I saw Master Diluc. I thought it might be nice to, chat. So I headed in his direction and then I saw it. Someone at the bottom of the cliff was getting rid of a body. I was terrified the person might see me. Even after I fled, I couldn't shake that fear. And I started to wish I never had a crush on Master Diluc in the first place. If I hadn't wanted to talk to him, I would never have been in that situation. Well, I didn't want to come forward because I was scared. But Miss Hertha convinced me it was the right thing to do. I'm sorry it took me so long.
I see.
तो मतलब अल्बेडो ने सच में मार दिया किसी को?
Just
अभी
stepping
तो ये लग
forward
रहा
was
है.
brave enough, Miss Donna.
The court thank you for your courage and commitment to justice.
Yes. Thank you.
The two witnesses corroborate the same sequence of events. That just leaves the question of how the defendant disposed of the bodies.
I believe the answer lies in the alchemical technique mentioned in the letter. The defendant is the most accomplished alchemist in Mondstadt. He has the skill, no question.
A special investigator who uncovered some relevant evidence on that subject. I will now present it to the court.
Wait, does she mean...
Traveler, the evidence we found in Albedo office. The following are pieces of evidence uncovered in Mr. Albedo's office, the most important of which is this map. Okay. This map was found with the defendant's notes. The marking correspond with the description in the letter and the location of the crime scene.
Does this map belong to you?
अरे भाई बता दे अब यार कहाँ रखा है बॉडी मुझे भी लग रहा है अब यही मारा. Were you the one who marked this location? Yes.
You do realize that's basically an admission of guilt, don't you? The evidence against you is nearly insurmountable.
No. मेरा भी दो अकाउंट डिलीट हो गए थे. वही चीज़ भाई मेरे तो हैक हो गए थे यार. मेरा तो हैक हो गया था. उसके बाद आना पड़ा. मेरे को टाइम लग गया बस वही है. लेकिन मैं वापस आया था लेकिन फिर एक साल मैंने इसको खेला ही नहीं छुआ ही.
We have witnesses and physical evidence. What could you possibly say in your defense?
What I'm always have. I never killed a single person. ये
You
बार बार
have
यही चीज़
some
बोल रहा
nerve.
है.
Saying that when the evidence is stacked against you?
मैंने दोबारा शुरू किया. ओके ब्रो कोई बात नहीं होता है ये चीज़. ओके Miss Hada, you have presented a meticulous and convincing case. I will give you that, but I will not admit to something I didn't do.
So, what? You're just going to bombard the court with excuses?
That's a rather dismissive way to refer to an innocent man speaking in his own defense. Besides, I am not making excuses. I am exercising patience.
That won't make the charges against you disappear, Mr. Albedo.
Perhaps not, but patience comes with its own reward. It's easy for things to remain buried in snow until somehow someone comes along and brushes it away. Albedo seems serious but unfazed. Does that mean he really didn't do anything untoward? He mentioned brushing off the snow. Is that supposed to be a hint? If it was a hint, then it must have something to do with Dragonspine, which reminds me one of the location marked on the map we found was in Dragonspine, wasn't it? No. Okay, Traveler, you were the one who uncovered the notes, right? Then I am assuming you visited the third location marked on the map as well. Yes. Can you tell us what you find? Okay, मैंने क्या देखा? You nod your head and give the honest account on the scene was found dragon spine. Whatever you kept in the hole was gone, and the surrounding area bore the marking of the unknown creature. With everything covered in the snow, no one knew there was something to discover in the first place.
Then, there must also have been a body.
I need to think about this. What clues I am missing? Okay, तो पहले लोकेशन पे देखते हैं. The first location is near Mondstadt, where British saw Albedo use alchemy to dig a hole and bury bodies. Okay. A single man's shoe and a piece of fabric were found in the bushes nearby. Taken together, the evidence seems to suggest that Alberto killed someone and concealed the body. Okay. The second location marked the human remains. The second marked location is between Dragonspine and Dawnberry Venery, where Dulik saw Albedo bury the body of an adult man. Dulik described nearly the same event as Beatrice. There's no reason for them to collude, collude against Albedo, so their testimony should be trustworthy. वही चीज़ उन लोग की एक चीज़ तो सही है Dulik found it and okay, bone on the scene. Donna confirmed the version of event because he was there at night. The two should have no reason to set Albedo. Okay. Not to mention Donna has been acting strange since before the trial. According to the forensic result, the teeth and the femur bone belongs to a monster citizen. And the witness accountant suggested that Albedo was the last person to come into contact with this body. Did Albedo really use alchemy to reduce the body of to the few bones? And does that mean he's killer? Maybe. Okay, the third marked location in the Dragon Spine, we only knew about it because we found a map in the hidden compartment. During our investigation, Paimon and I discovered a hole beneath the snow big enough to hide a human body. There were also a claw mark around the outside. Okay, but there was no body or any remains elsewhere. पहली बॉडी के साथ मिक्स हो रहा था वही थे द डिफरेंस बिटवीन द मार्क लोकेशन Albedo marked these three locations on the map found in the hidden compartment. There are some similarities and differences between them. Based on what we know, all three locations were likely used to hide bodies. The hole dug in each area certainly seems big enough, but unlikely. The first two locations, there were claws marked around the hole in the third location, and no witness saw anything happen there. Dragonspine is home to all manner of monsters and wild animals. Could some kind of a creature have dug up the body? But why wasn't that the case in the other location? The mark didn't look fresh, which means the hole at the third location has been there longer than the other two. But if the hole at the third location wasn't made around the same time, does that mean it connected to a separate incident? Okay, Albedo identity. Most people know Albedo as alchemist and a captain of the investigation team, but in truth, he's the synthetic human created one of the five sinners, God Rendor. एल्बिडो इस हाँ वो चीज़ सही थी यार रेंडोर नहीं बनाया था इसको मैं भूल गया था ये चीज़ एल्बिडो इज ओके इंस्टेड एंड ट्रीटेड एवरीवन ओके आई थिंक मोस्ट पीपल वुड एग्री विद द assessment. He's also a calculated thinker. It's fair to say that if he did commit a crime, it would likely be a well sealed. Up until now, Albedo has never displayed any ill will towards humanity, and he also still seems like his normal self. As his friend, I shouldn't reveal the truth about his identity. That would be only make things worse for him. ओ भाई कर सकते हैं लेकिन करेंगे नहीं. ओके टैंक स्पाई हैज़ द ठीक है इवन ठीक है ठीक है वही ड्रैगन स्पाई में क्या क्या हुआ वीर. Okay, encounter. I almost forgot. Paimon and I once encountered someone on the Dragonspine who looked exactly like Albedo. Why चीज़? ये चीज़ हुआ था हम लोग साथ. Someone who looked exactly like him. ये चीज़ बता सकते हैं. I'm guessing Albedo has a plan, so I should help him out. But what does he want me to do? Announce a break? No. Should I play it safe? Since okay. Besides, I think I understand what Albedos are trying to tell me just now. I like the address to quote, if I may. I was the one who investigated the office, and I believe the result raised a few questions regarding the two cases addresses in the previous trial. It was established that after disposing of the bodies, the defendant used alchemy to restore the ground to its original state, but that wasn't the case. At the third location, the hole was still there, with the dirt scattered around the perimeters. It looked more like something has been dug up. If this was all done by one person, why wasn't the third scene given the same treatment as the other? Why weren't the trace removed? In addition, the marking around the third location weren't fresh, which suggests that the dragon spine incident happened at a different time. For those reasons, I believe there is still reasonable doubt in this case, and I hope the verdict reflects that. Thank you.
Questions there may be, but allow me
Oh
to
bhai,
point
itna तेज से
out
पढ़ा हूँ.
there is no evidence to suggest that anyone besides the defendant knew about the third location, and the map was found in his notes. That fact alone makes him the most plausible suspect. Unless Mr. Albedo suddenly plans to deny that the map belongs to him.
Okay. एक सेकंड रुक जाओ guys. Allow me to respond to Sona's point. If all I cared about was proving my innocence, I would indeed do as you describe. Miss Herta has denied my connection to that map. But that is not what I intend to do. The map does not belong to me. The map does belong to me, but I did hide things at those three locations.
What?
There were indeed bodies at each location, and I did kill and bury someone on Dragon's Spine.
Ha! So you admit it. Let the record reflect that the defendant has
बता दिया.
confessed to his crimes.
You are mistaken, Miss Herta. The story doesn't end there. Some time ago, I encountered an uninvited guest at Dragonspine. Someone who wanted to take advantage of the deserted nature of the region to eliminate me in a secret. He desired to kill me, led to an altercation where I killed him instead and buried the body on the mountain, the third location marked on the map.
Actually, the traveler Amber Bennett and I were with Albedo that day. The Adventurers Guild was holding an event on Dragonspine. After it ended,
Yes,
we all left the
बताओ
area.
क्या हुआ था उस दिन?
If the person Albedo is referring to is different from the one we encountered on the mountain, then the altercation must have occurred after we left.
This only proves that the defendant is guilty on all counts. Those innocent people, their blood is on your hands.
No, you're wrong.
You deny it? After admitting to murder for the whole court to hear? You've clearly lost your mind.
If you would let me finish, Miss Artha, I couldn't get. Okay, the man who attacked me on Dragonstone was my height, with my bad hair. Okay, just like me, identical
So,
with me.
someone who happens to look exactly like you?
Exactly like him. So I was right. It does come back to what happened back then.
It's one thing to look similar, but for the clothes to be the same?
What's going on? I don't want to be here anymore.
Regardless, the important thing is that you admit to killing someone on Dragonspine.
Yes, I killed someone that day. Someone who looked nearly identical to me. But I was never said that someone was a person.
I see. Then, it appears I need to withdraw my testimony.
What?
Everyone! I brought her!
Wait, you...
The person who just came in, isn't that Hertha?
What the?
Who are you? Why
What
do you
the?
wear my face? Hello to you too.
As you can see, this is Artha, the logistic
I
captain of the.
see what's going on here.
ये कोई
It's
और
all
है.
been leading up to this, hasn't it? Your confession. It was all an elaborate stunt to set me up. You want to undermine my credibility? Fine. It doesn't eliminate the mountain of evidence stacked against you. All I want is justice for the people of Mondstadt.
Order in the court. I've been stained on. Okay, 700 years ago, the dragon East and Davlin defeated Durin in a battle, and we are the Barbados held shield remains. Dragon Spike. Durin was created through alchemy, one of the finest specimen of artificial life, such as that has no true. Okay, his art and okay. My imposters on Dragonspine was failed specimens abandoned in Durin, stomach, and
Homunculus?
Immaculus.
Are you trying to insinuate that I'm some kind of the homunculus? Because it looks to me like the artificial one is standing right there. Some kind of imposter you dragged in from Dragonspine. So this is what I look like when I fly off the handle. You know, they say imitation is the best form of flattery, but your impersonation has overstayed its welcome. Master Jean, what are you waiting for? We've known each other for so long. You recognize the real me, don't you?
Why ये confusion create कर दिए ये लोग? The two of look identical, but judging based on tenure, the new arrival actually seems more like the Hearth I know.
That means nothing. By that logic, I could just as easily accuse the albedo in this room of being an imposter. How do we know he isn't the fake one? A cold-blooded killer who replaced the real albedo long ago.
Okay, भाई sorry मैंने
Then,
क्या लिखा मैं
how
पढ़ नहीं
about
पा रहा हूँ.
something only the real Hertha would know? The longest scar on my body. The knights who fought alongside me that day should remember where it is.
I remember. Let's hear your answer.
I'd like to hear Miles' answer first.
Huh?
You don't know? Or you don't remember? I heard you've been acting strange these days. Disoriented? Confused? You were closer to me than anyone during that battle. And yet you don't remember a thing. Strange indeed.
भाई सॉरी, अगर तुम इंग्लिश में लिख सकते हो या हिंदी में लिख सकते हो तो लिखना, क्योंकि मुझे जो तुम लैंग्वेज लिख रहे हो मुझे नहीं आती है. जमिका जो भी नाम है, समिका. ओके ब्रो, होप तुमको समझ में आ रहा होगा मेरी बात, या नहीं आ रही होगी तो कोई बात नहीं.
No, my head. It hurts.
The scar is right here.
Oh. Okay, I failed to mention the card.
Albedo has done a lot of research into beings like you. If you deny it, then show us your arm.
Okay. No need to panic. You just add it on. You actually add changing your appearance, don't you? Or should I say, all the spawned during life force have been that ability. The powerful life force and appearance you can change at will. Yet here you stand formless one, paralyzed to act because you're already using the power could affect your accomplice. Then Miles must be one of them. There are others too, most of being under the influence of during life. Force have gathered here, and yet their presence is what impedes her from taking action. Okay, गुस्सा आ रहा है इसको. You can't control it.
Show us your arm. Ugh! Have it your way. Whoa!
ओ तेरी.
Come on, let's go.
ऐसे तो नहीं भागने दूंगा तुम लोग को.
Hey, they're shielding the imposter!
She's trying to get away. Stop her. Don't let anyone stand in your
There
way.
are others trying to get in. Must be more people under her control.
Time to get moving, everyone.
Whoa! She just leaped across the room!
after her!
एक सेकंड रुक जा. It's time. All units move out. Third company keeps on the boss tail. ओके तो इसने जिसको मारा वो एक्चुअली वो इंसान नहीं था, वो उसके मतलब उसके भेस में भी कोई और था, जैसे एल्बेडो के भेस में कोई और था. फर्स्ट आई नेवर किल्ड ऑफ फेलो सिटीजन. वही चीज़, वो चीज़ पता है हम लोग को यार, तुझे पता था स्टार्टिंग से, मुझे पता था ये नहीं है. वाओ दैट्स क्वाइट एन इन्वॉल्व प्लान. इंडीड फॉलो मी. ओके लेट्स गो. मारना पड़ेगा उसको. ओके ये लोग बहुत ज़्यादा घुस गए अंदर.
What? How are there monsters in the city?
There are all monsters of Dragonfly. From Dragonfly, all attack in might, but fear not. We will be prepared for this. We have been monitoring the resurgence of during life's form. It's fostering nature. Alitate. अरे भाई तो आसान भाषा में बात क्या करो. This monster, we knew it was only a matter of time before the advantage of one master, and so we made preparation for an inevitable battle. I was hoping you could join me in the battle.
Of course. Where's our first stop?
Okay, at the top of the city's wall. What's the city center?
Shoot, someone's coming. Help me, please!
Huh?
Someone help me!
What's with the freak out? It's just us.
Ah, perfect. I can drop the act. Sorry, I thought you were regular
Zabardasti.
citizens.
It's about time. I think bullshit is time.
Although, it's been a while since I dealt with something this big. Oh, it's gonna be pretty exhausting.
Don't worry, I have treated you a drink for your trouble.
Just what I wanted to hear.
So, these two know the other's identity then?
People can make new friends when you are not here, you know?
Monsters started surging in from Dragonspine during the trial. They soon became agitated, likely in response to the core coming under pressure. Still...
Wait, so what about the map? And the missing bodies?
What the witness show us true. I hid those bodies and I'm monitoring the situation at Dragonfire. I noticed that many who ventured there came back different. So were under the influence of their power, but less fortunate ones had already been devoured by monsters who then assumed their appearance to infiltrate the city. The most of those who were replaced had no close relatives, so when their behavior changed, there was no one to notice. The monsters used their disguise to get close to people. I eliminated two who attempt to attack.
What about the remains Diluc found? Did they belong to one of the victims?
Yes, the monsters slowly digested their victims. Sometimes they even left behind body part, and to add the transformation, all that remains of the first victim was a few strands of hair and second some teeth and bones.
The only bodies Albedo destroyed were the monster's mimic forms. Then he buried whatever remained of the victims to put them to rest.
Okay. Well, someone had to do it. Besides, I managed to gather some valuable data on purification of the body. After we defeated the doppelganger Flower on Dragonfly, we promised to tell each other a story. Remember, you told me that story of a gardener. I remember. I'm glad. Then you remember you remember what I told you to subjects to. In this case, pursued to replace subject 1, he transferred a Whipple flower into subject 3. So there was another imposter on Dragon's spine that day. Yes, that would be subject 2. I confronted him and buried his body on the dragon's spine. So you see, at a point there was something hidden in that hole you found. But Durin is becoming more revitalized by the day. Under the influence of his power, the monster dug up subject to body and return it to the Durian's stomach. Durin absorbed the failed creation along with his knowledge and way of thinking. Ever since then, all creatures swarmed from his power had the ability to transform their appearance. Humans who venture into Dragon's spine for long are also bound to fall under during influence, but those effects don't show themselves right away. The extent to which a person have been affected is hard to perceive.
You saw it for yourself, didn't you? All the people acting strange? Those are the same people who just tried to break into the Knights of Favonius headquarters. Durin's power remained dormant within them until, finally, it surged to the surface and seized control.
That was all your goal. If we could force our situation, but the imposter had no choice but to unleash that power. All those affected. Take it.
Wait, so what do we do? We can't go around hurting innocent people.
That's why I'm here. It would make me look bad if I just lazed around after promising to help.
So we'll use the power of Anemo to restrain them from now. That should give the chance to subdue them without harm. A specialized team will be deal with them later. Alright, that's the long and short of the situation. It's time to activate the things, right?
Yes! So, if there are little secrets other people shouldn't know,
बहुत पढ़ना पड़ रहा है यार.
identity, for example, keep it to yourself, okay? Alright, this should do it.
Oh,
Wind currents? Paimon's never seen this many.
they should know. Kevin current. I hold everyone can hear me. Loud and clear, all unit. What's your status?
All good. We have enough manpower to provide support. Requesting assistance at the side gate. Heading over now.
Whoa! It's long distance wind communication! How is that even possible?
It's all thanks to the Lord Barbados. With these blessings, we will succeed in defending our cities.
Actually, if you face away from the current and whisper like this, no one can hear you.
No wonder you're crouching down there like you have something to hide.
You didn't have to broadcast that.
Huh? That voice. Fenty? Is that you?
Oops.
Oh, you know, just a wandering bard calling for help. Thank goodness the traveler, Paimon, and Albedo found me. Got me out of a tough spot.
Alright.
Thanks, friend. May the Anemo Archon protect you. I've got things covered here.
I don't like being in the middle like this. Especially on a bridge. Oh, look who it is.
Get back!
What तेरी?
Phew. That was a close one. I suppose thanks are in order, Master Diluc. I appreciate the help.
No need. I didn't intervene to save you. It was for my own convenience. You were in my way.
Oh? Well, let me get out of your hair then. I suppose we could work together, but you would just melt my ice anyway.
Suit yourself.
All right, tell me. When did you notice something was off?
The first trial.
Ah, because of the fake Hertha?
No. Because of you.
Me? What did I do? My defense wasn't passionate enough?
No. You weren't nervous enough.
Tell me then, Master Diluc. When do you think I actually get nervous?
I suppose we'll see, won't we? Monsters, incoming.
On second thought, best not to think about it.
Oh, तेरी.
Time for retribution!
Dodge this! This one will be frozen in time.
Damn you! Burn!
They're over there! Diluc, Kaya!
If you had time to make it out here, I'm guessing the other areas are secure.
What? We can't be here because we care?
Maintaining control over the main road means maintaining control over the battle as a whole. You made the right choice.
So what's the status over here?
All under control. Don't worry. My trusty civilian volunteer and I have this area covered.
I think you mean the man who held the title of the...
We don't have to...
Okay, we'll keep you to work and we could...
Good luck.
Okay.
Believe me, he's had his suspicions since the first trial.
I suppose it just didn't feel right to believe that someone who helped me in the past could be a cold-blooded killer.
Aw, that's so sweet.
Well, we'll
Of
see.
course.
ओके गाइस, ये चीज़ हम लोग कंटिन्यू करेंगे नेक्स्ट लाइव स्ट्रीम में, ठीक है, क्योंकि मुझे जाना है, बहुत ज़रूरी है, ठीक है, और हो सकता है शाम को मैं आ जाऊँ तो जल्दी हो जाएगा, ठीक है। तब तक अच्छा, आप सबका लाइव स्ट्रीम पसंद आया तो लाइक कर देना, सब्सक्राइब करें चैनल को अगर अब तक नहीं किया तो मिलता हूँ आप लोग को इंटरलूड के पार्ट 2 में, ठीक है। तो लोग अच्छे, आप लव यू ऑल, टेक केयर एंड गुड बाय।